Africa. Welcome to SMS Win. My name is Mo and I will be your host for today. So I hope you're really excited about this night because we have some games for you, okay? Because I want you to win, all right? So, what's the first game that we'll be playing this evening? Of course, you just have to find one animal, okay? Is there anyone who has found the animal that is inside this diagram, okay? So we have some options and alphabets right here on the side. Just make sure that you're looking really closely. Like I always say, bring out your highlighters, okay? So that you can be highlighting whatever form of animal that you have found. But of course, I need an animal that exists, that is not dead or fossilized, but any animal that is currently on this planet Earth. So, can you tell me which animal have you found within this diagram? Remember, use the alphabets that are in this diagram. Please don't create anything new, but use what is given to you right here because 500 Rand is up for grabs this very instant. All you have to do is SMS W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And you could walk away with this 500 Rand. But you need to make sure that you have found this one animal. It's just one animal. And remember, for you to be able to find it, just make sure that you're looking up and down or left to right, okay? Up, down, left, right. Sounds easy enough. Do you believe that, you know what, you've got this? Oh, hi, what's your name?
Can
you tell me what's the name of the animal you found?
Anaconda.
Anaconda. Oh, congratulations! You just won 500 Rand!
Okay, thank you.
We're sending you the money right away, so I hope you enjoyed. Now, of course, we've had our first winner just in the beginning of this evening. How about you also win, okay? By giving you a second opportunity to walk away with 500 Rand. So, do you believe you have found that one animal? So remember, the instructions are from left to right and up to down, okay? Left to right, up to down. So you better make sure that you're reading really well and you're focused on our new diagram. As you can see, it's all green and ready. So I wonder what animal you have found. To make sure that you are able to tell me which animal you found, SMS W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And 500 Rand could be all yours. Hey! Oh, wow, okay. Hi, what's your name? Can you tell me the name of the animal you found?
Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. Oh, congratulations! You just won 500 Rand! Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Okay, congratulations. So, because this game seems like so much fun and you can see how easy it is to be able to get connected in studio. That means I'm going to give you another game for you to find just 3 car brands. So this is going to need you to focus a little bit more, all right? But guess what? If you can find these 3 car brands, I'm not going to give you 500 Rand. No, I'm going to give you 700 Rand. All you have to do is tell me the car brands that you have found within this diagram. Just to remind you, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. That is the direction that you can follow while searching for these car brands. So, which car brands have you found? Are they popular? Are they not so popular? Do you know them really? Have you ever ridden in any of these car brands? You can even tell me your favorite car brand. I have mine, but I won't tell you because it's a secret. But besides that, make sure you're SMSing W to 39975 to make sure that you can be able to tell me the car brands that you have found. So I trust and I believe that you are looking forward to spending this 700 Rand in any way that you like. Okay, you can go shopping, you can go get yourself some food. It's fine, it's your 700, but you need to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this very instant. Why? Because 700 Rand is up for grabs, and all you have to do is tell me the 3 car brands. Hi, what's your name?
Sanam.
Can you tell me the 3 car brands that you have found?
Toyota.
Okay.
Suzuki. And Audi.
And Audi. Let's see.
Yes, Audi. It's
Congratulations!
Toyota, Suzuki, Audi.
You just won 700 Rand! Are you happy? Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your cash prize. We're going to send it to you right away and you can enjoy it to the fullest. Now, of course, we've had some winners. But of course, I have to give you another go. You just have to give me 3 animals. So no, not the 3 car brands. No, I need 3 animals instead. Okay, so make sure you get your primal act. Okay, and guess what? If you can just give me these 3 animals, I'm not going to give you 700. No, I will give you 1,000 Rand. All you have to do is give me the 3 animals. Okay? Ooh, oh, wow, that was quick. Hi, what's your name? Hello? Please move away from your TV screen so I can hear your amazing voice. Oh no, I'm so sorry. But guess what? Please make sure that you're focused on the game and not just your TV screen, okay? Move away from your TV. Why? Because I need to hear you. And you can win 1,000 Rand. 1,000 Rand. All yours. But you need to make sure that you're paying attention and just move a little bit away from the TV screen so that you can win big. And just because this call got disconnected, that means there's still an opportunity to win. Okay? So that means you can still win 1,000 Rand. All you have to do is SMS us right now. Hi, what's your name?
It's Balekani Baloyi.
Awesome. Can you tell me what are the 3 animals you found?
Okay, it's dolphin, cheetah, and eagle.
Ooh, okay, let's see. You just won 1,000 Rand! How do you feel?
I am so happy.
Oh my gosh, that's super amazing. Congratulations. Please enjoy your cash prize, okay? So, we've just given away 1,000 Rand. Now you're wondering, how can I get connected? Well, firstly, you have to give me 2 car brands, and not for 1,000 Rand, no, for 1,500 Rand. Yes, you saw me pause because that's a lot of money. 1,500 Rand. All you have to do is give me the 2 car brands. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sandy Sue.
So you're going to play for 1,500 Rand. So I hope you have found the 2 car brands.
Sorry?
Have you found the 2 car brands?
2 car brands.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Let me see. VW.
VW.
Yes. And gosh. Oh my gosh.
You can do it. Come on.
Corolla.
Don't.
Corolla.
Corolla. Let's see. Oh, it's a Ford and a GMC. There isn't any VW. And Corolla is not a brand, it's Toyota. It's a model. So Toyota Corolla is the real car brand. So I'm so sorry about that. But before we move to the next game, how about this? I will take this 1,500 Rand, yes, right over here, and I'm going to move it to the next game. That means for the next game, if you will not fail, you can walk away with not 1,500 Rand, but 3,000 Rand. Wait. Let me give you a hype. You're going to walk away with not 1,500 Rand, but 3,000 Rand. That is a double the cash prize. Oh my. Wow, that is quite big. Okay. So you need to give me the 5 capital cities that are in this world that we live in. Okay? So I don't know if you live in a different world, but please give me the capital cities that are in this world. Okay? So, is there anyone who has seen that found the capital cities? All right? And remember, what's up for grabs? It's not 1,500 Rand. No. It is a whole 3,000 Rand. 3,000 Rand is up for grabs this very instant. All you have to do is tell me the 5 capital cities in this world, because I'm sure we have a lot of worlds that we live in. Personally, I think I have a few or so. But please mention the capital cities within this world and focus on what you see in this amazing diagram. It's nice and red to represent the importance of these capital cities. So you need to make sure that you are super focused and careful, I would say. And make sure that you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. All right? And just to remind you, how you can be able to get connected is SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this very moment. And guess what? Once you get connected, 3,000 Rand. 3,000 Rand could be all yours to enjoy in any way that you see fit. I know we just began a new month, so I'm sure 3,000 Rand can make a huge difference. But of course, the best way to utilize your opportunities is to take this one SMS, or if you can, send more so that your chances can be higher to win big. So, have you found the capital cities? Okay, you know what? Because my previous participant could not really win, and this diagram is much bigger because you have to find 5 capital cities. How about we do this? I'm gonna raise the prize from 3,000 Rand to a whopping, yes, a whopping, yes, wait for it, 5,000 Rand. 5,000 Rand. So this is not a joke. These are 5 capital cities. 5 capital cities equals to 5,000 Rand right there in the bag. You just have to make sure that you find these capital cities, okay? 5,000 Rand up for grabs, from 1,500 Rand to 3,000 Rand to 5,000 Rand. I know you're looking at this cash prize and thinking, what can I do with 5,000 Rand? A lot. But first, you have to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this very instant, this very moment. And make sure that the answers that you provide are being read from your left to your right and from up to down. Okay, not the opposites. No, the right way. Okay? But please, please, please make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975 this very moment, because I want you to win. And I know you found these capital cities. So, who has actually found these cities? Have you been able to locate which out of all these many words are the capital cities in the world, in this world, of course? Okay, so maybe you have visited these capital cities before. Maybe it's part of your bucket list. Or maybe you just have some really cool or wild plans in these capital cities. Well, the best way for you to be able to tell me your responses is to make sure that you're sending in your SMSs this very instant, so that you could win 5,000 Rand by telling me the 5 capital cities in the world. It's emphasis on 5. As you can see, clearly I already want to travel. That's why I'm saying so many interesting words also. But emphasis on the 5 capital cities for 5,000 Rand, because we're getting closer to God's number 7. So, is there anyone who has found the capital cities? All I need is one person that is willing to take this chance SMSing us, because your SMS can make a big difference. You don't know until you try. Okay? So, is there anyone who has found the capital cities? Anyone? Anyone who believes they have found the capital cities? You can see they're nice and big over here in red, waiting for you to find them. Maybe it's your dream destination. I don't know. Or maybe it's actually right across your backyard. Anything can be possible. But first, you have to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this instant, this moment. Because this is cash money. This is a 5,000 Rand up for grabs. And the best way for you to secure your bag, or this bag over here, is making sure that you're SMSing us. But before you do all that, look for these capital cities in the world. There are 5. Okay? Like how we have the big 5. Yes. I just need 5 capital cities. We have a lot. So I'm sure you can find a few. And if you believe that you found them, make sure that you're SMSing us this very moment. So, because I know you are sitting on your TV screen and you are thinking, which out of all these many words are connecting into a capital city? Which out of all of these are the capital cities? You need to make sure that you are looking really closely at your screen. This is why I said, get your highlighters. You know, we have them in any color possible. Please don't destroy your TV screen while you're doing it, but just highlight the ones that you know first, and let's see. Because I'm going to be here checking the answer with you. And guess what? Because I'm here and the game is still here, that means you still have the absolute chance to win this 5,000 Rand. All you have to do is make sure that you're sending in your SMSs, you know, W to 39975, that is W to 39975 this moment, because this is 5,000 Rand. 5,000 Rand. That is all yours within an instant. But you need to make sure that you find these capital cities. Okay, you know what? How about I up the stakes to 7,000 Rand? 7,000 Rand. Yes, that's 7,000 Rand. You just heard me very clearly. Yes, 7,000 Rand. Okay? But to win the 7,000 Rand means that you need to focus. Okay? You need to make sure you're looking at this diagram, you're looking at the screen, and you are determined to win big. It is not easy, because I'm sure there is a lot of words that are just connecting that might sound like a capital city for some reason. Okay, but you need to make sure that you are focused, because now this is 7,000 rand up for grabs. This is like high and big money. Okay, 7,000 rand. Just think about what you can do with 7,000 rand. I'm sure you can do a lot, but you need to make sure that you're taking this chance, this opportunity, this moment. Your SMS could make a huge difference within a space of 24 hours in your life. All you have to do is make sure that you're sending W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And that W could turn into a win for you with 7,000 rand in the bag. All you have to do is tell me, what are the 5 capital cities in this world? Remember, you're reading from left to right and from up to down. So, have you found these capital cities? I know you've been looking at your screen, you're trying so hard to focus, and you are determined to win big. But can you tell me, have you found them? Have you found them? I also want to look with you because I need you to win. I want you to win. So you need to make sure you find them and you send in your SMS as many as you can. And 7,000 rand could be all yours if you can tell me the capital cities. It's as easy as pie to reach me. Not so sure about the game. The game is not as easy as pie because those are a lot of letters in a block, and that is super interesting because that means I have to focus a lot. And if you wear glasses, please wear your glasses so that you can be able to find the capital cities. And if you don't wear glasses, it's okay. Just eat carrots or some vegetables and your eyesight will be perfect enough for you to be able to probably find the answer, but better yet, to be able to see these letters, okay? Because I need you to see to be able to win. But another thing, do you feel like maybe if you got a little bit of help from your family, call them right now. Call them, wake them up. Wake up your family. Wake up your siblings. Or you with your friends. Ask your friends, which are the capital cities in the world that you have found within this diagram? I'm waiting for you. I want you. Yes, you have found these capital cities. You are probably the only one. I just need one. So, are you sending in your SMSs? Are you ready to walk away with 7,000 rand? Do you feel like you can walk away with 7,000 rand? You could. You absolutely could. All you have to do is SMS W to 39975. That is a W to 39975. And 7,000 rand could be all yours. That is 7,000 rand. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna have to say that this is your last chance. So you need to make sure that you're pushing, you are trying to find these capital cities as fast as you can. This is your last chance to walk away with 7,000 rand. This is 7,000 rand. This is your last chance. You can see over here, it's nice and pretty. It's pretty, but it needs some action. So that means you need to make sure you're sending in your SMSs this very instant. It's your last chance. 7,000 rand up for grabs. Are you typing as fast as you can? Have you found these capital cities? Are you focused on your screen? Have you eaten your carrots, or are you eating your carrots this very instant? Well, I'm waiting for your response, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you would do with 7,000 rand. But you need to make sure that you're sending in your SMSs this very instant, because this is your last chance to win big. That means the game will go, and I want you to win, and I really want you to walk away with 7,000 rand. So you need to make sure that you are here. Yes, you are here. And when you are here, that means you know the answers. I need 5 capital cities, not 1, not 2, definitely not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 capital cities would give you the chance to win 7,000 rand. That is 7,000 rand up for grabs. All you have to do is tell me, what are these 5 capital cities? And remember, we are in our last chance. That means you need to make sure you're sending in those SMSs, but most importantly, that you have found the 5 capital cities, okay? They need to be capital cities. But I believe that you know all the capital cities, maybe half in this whole world, because we have roughly 200 countries, and it's quite interesting, okay? So, do you believe that you have found these capital cities? Do you believe that you have found the right answers? Okay, so because I told you we're in our last time, I'm going to give you 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, that's 1 minute 30 seconds for you to be able to finalize your decision and make sure that you're sending in your SMSs this very instant. So let's start. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, 1 minute 30 seconds is already running. It's already running. So, have you found the 5 capital cities? Have you been able to really locate these 5 capital cities within this gigantic map of letters and alphabets? Okay? Have you found these capital cities? Tell me. I need to know. I need to know this instant, okay? And that's the best way for me to be able to find out your request or your answer is making sure that you're SMSing me right now. I need you to SMS W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And remember, your capital city has to follow this route from left to right and from up to down. That is the best route that you can follow. The only route that you should be following, or the basic reading instruction, alright? And remember, just to remember, 7,000 rand is up for grabs. 7,000 rand. We have close to 45 seconds on the clock. 7,000 rand is up for grabs, all for you. But the best way for you to secure this cash prize is making sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. This instant, this moment. So I need you to be focused. We have 30 seconds on the clock. Have you found these capital cities? Do you know which out of all of these alphabets are the capital cities? Where are they? Have you found them? Have you visited them? Do you wish to see them someday? Do you know where exactly they are? The most important question is, tell me, have you found them? And where exactly are they here? You don't have to worry about where exactly they are, but I need to know if you have found them. 8 seconds on the clock. Have you found the 5 capital cities? 2, 1. We're almost on 0. Please tell me you've sent in as many SMSs as you can, because I'm super excited to hear from you. We are on 0. 1 minute 30 seconds is gone. Can you tell me, what are the 5 capital cities that you have found? I am ready to hear your responses. This is 7,000 rand. 7,000 rand up for grabs. Have you found the capital cities? Remember, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. And you're SMSing W to 39975. That's W to 39975. And we're on 0. I just need one person who is willing to win big. Is there anybody willing and ready to win 7,000 rand? That is 7,000 rand up for grabs. All yours to spend in any way you see fit. You just need to make sure you're sending in your SMSs, because 7,000 rand could be yours within an instant. All you have to do is make sure that you're sending in your SMS right now. We are on 0. On 0. Okay? And I need you to win this cash prize. I need you to win. This cash prize could be yours. You need to make sure that you have found these 5 capital cities, that you've SMS W to 39975, because this is your last chance. Our countdown is on 0, and I absolutely want to give away this 7,000 Rand because you can do anything with it. You can go shopping, eating, hanging out, do something big or small in your life or in the lives of those around you. But you need to make sure that you're focused and sending in as many SMSs as you can. Hi! Okay, we have a caller. Hi, what's your name?
It's Kumbelo Simani.
Awesome. Can you tell me what are the 5 capital cities?
It's London,
Okay.
Paris,
Okay.
New York,
Okay.
Madrid,
Okay.
and Berlin.
Okay. Let's see. No! Oh, it's wrong. Oh my gosh, it's wrong. It's the wrong answer. I am so sorry. It wasn't the complete answer, but there were some mistakes. Okay? So I'm going to tell you the mistakes. New York is not a capital city. Okay? It is absolutely not the capital of the United States. The capital of the United States of America is Washington. So, thank you. Okay, production removed New York. Thank you so much, production, to remove that confusion over there. So, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else willing to walk away with 7,000 Rand? New York is not the capital of the United States. So we're missing something. We are missing something. Have you found that capital city in the world, this world that we live in, that could win you 7,000 Rand? It is not New York. As you can see, production removed it for me. Thank you so much. But I need you to be focused now. I need you to focus on your TV screen and get a little bit of geography, a little bit of Google too. Okay? 7,000 Rand. Think about it. Think about it. What is the other capital city? You need to give me 5. 5. Please do not mention the one that is crossed out. Please do not mention it. No, we don't mention New York. No. Okay? And remember the reading directions. We're doing from left to right, from up to down. Okay? Okay? So, because there was a wrong answer, and I can see that this game is hard, I'm going to up the stakes to 8,000 Rand. 8,000 Rand. But you need to make sure that you're giving me the correct capital cities. I need the correct capital cities. Remember, you're reading that way. That way is from your left to your right, like that, and up to down. Okay? So from left to right, and from your up to your down. Have you found the capital cities? This is 8,000 Rand. 8,000 Rand. You can see that we crossed out New York. New York is not the answer we are looking for. We are looking for capital cities. Capital cities. I want to hear your answer. I want to give you 8,000 Rand. 8,000 Rand just for you. Okay? Okay. Production, can we get some help here? Can we put some help? Because I can see Sydney. Sydney is not a capital. Why is Sydney here? Don't play with my people. So it's a city and it's not a capital. And the capital of Australia is Canberra. So, please delete it. Production, please delete Sydney. Okay. Sydney and New York are out. So I'm making things a little bit easier for you. Okay, they're a little bit easier for you. So that means you can tell me now, what are the 5 capital cities in this world, in the world? You can see I asked for some help here. So Sydney and New York are now out. So that means that we have a slightly easier chance to be able to win. Remember, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. Okay? But the best way for you to be able to win big is focus. Focus on this screen. Focus on this diagram. What do you see? Have you found the 5 capital cities in this world, of course? Sydney is out and New York is out. So things are a little bit easier for you. Okay. I want you to walk away with this 8,000 rand. Okay? I want you to walk away with this 8,000 rand. So, how about I ask production for a favor? Production, I hope you can hear me. Can we get the first letters of these capitals? Is it possible? Because I need a winner. No, no, yes, no, yes. Is it possible to get the first letters of these 5 capitals? Is production? Guess production is thinking. Oh, okay, great, great. So we have PMLAB. Pumlab. Pumlab. So we have a capital that starts with the P, with an M, with an L, A, or a B. So I gave you some clues right over, well, not over here, but right over here. So you have clues, and I cancelled out the Sydney and New York, and I have 8,000 rand to give you. Have you found these 5 capitals yet? I think I made things quite easy now. So I need you to make sure that you're looking at your screen, that you are focused, and that you are willing to win 8,000 rand. Just think about it. 8,000 rand. What could you do with 8,000 rand? And all you have to do is give me 5 capital cities. For 5 capital cities, you get 8,000 rand. Imagine the shock of waking up to 8,000 rand in your pocket. Imagine just for giving 5 capital cities. And you were able to listen to our amazing winners before. And you saw that it's quite easy to be able to get connected onto the set. But the best way to be able to walk away with this 8,000 rand over here, yes, over here, is making sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And remember, with my lovely example here that production blessed us with, okay? We know already what these 5 capital cities, they start with, what their names start with. We have the P, we have the M, and we have L, A, and a B. Have you found these capital cities? Are you sending in your SMSs as many as you can? Because I want you to win. I want you to win this cash prize because you deserve 8,000 rand. You deserve to take yourself out or to handle a couple of bills or to do something fun for yourself. 8,000 rand. 8,000 rand. Write it down on a paper. Put it on top of your fridge. Put it somewhere you can see it so that you can visualize it. 8,000 rand. 8,000 rand up for grabs, all for you. All you have to do is tell me what these 5 capitals are. It is not Sydney. It is not New York. No, if it's crossed out, it is not it. Okay? But the best option you got is to look at this amazing yellow line of words. because we gave you the first letters of these capital cities. So have you found these capital cities? Okay, starts with the P, starts with the M, starts with the L, A, and a B. So Mo is not a capital city. It's my name, and P is my surname also. So please don't say my name or my surname, but make sure you're mentioning a capital city. Okay? I have an idea. I don't want any more wrong answers, okay? And I just really want to give you this 8,000 Rand. I want a winner. So how about I do this? From now onwards, if you can't find the 5 capitals, okay, it's fine. I understand. But if you find 4 out of these 5 capital cities, I will still give you the 8,000 Rand. Yes, yes, you heard me right. 4 capital cities for 8,000 Rand. 4 capital cities for 8,000 Rand. So I already gave you the first letters of the all 5 cities that you can find within this table, and I cancelled out the ones that are not capital cities. But if you can only find 4 and not the 5, 8,000 Rand will still be yours. So if you found 4, that's okay. It's okay. You can absolutely still walk away with this 8,000 Rand. And if you feel brave enough and you have found 5, guess what? You just won a medal for amazingness. Okay? And 8,000 Rand will still be yours, whether you have found 5 capital cities or 4 capital cities. We already gave you some examples right over here with the letters which these capital cities start with. Just remember, you're reading from your left to your right. Yes, follow my hands from your left to your right and from up to down. Okay? Up to down, left to right. Okay? So, who is going to be my big cash prize winner this evening? Who would love to walk away with 8,000 Rand? And all you had to do was give me the 4 capital cities in the world. So no, do not mention the ones that are crossed out within this diagram. Nope, please don't mention these guys over here. Okay? Make sure that you're mentioning the ones that we gave you clues to. The P, the M, the L, the A, or the B. Okay? So where's my winner? Where is my winner? Production, we made things quite easy now, don't you think? I think I should have a winner by now. Where's my winner? What is my winner doing? I hope they're eating their carrots. Are you eating your carrots and contemplating? Don't contemplate. No, send in your SMS. You're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this very moment. Remember, the P is my surname. Please don't say my surname. M is Mo. It's me. No, don't say Mo. I don't think Mo is a capital city at all. No. But there is a capital city that starts with a P. A capital city that starts with an M, an L, an A, or a B. So, how many capital cities are you willing to tell me? Remember, I don't need 1, not 2, or 3. Instead, I need 4 capital cities. And if you feel like you deserve the bragging rights of this earth, then you can tell me the 5 capital cities that you have found. And I think things are a little bit more easier for you. So you need to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this instant, this very moment. Because 8,000 Rand is up for grabs. 8,000 Rand. I got you some clues. I got you some crossed out words. And I got you some directions on how to find this answer. And 8,000 Rand just to give to you. All you have to do is tell me, what are the 4 capital cities that you have found? I just need 4. But if you want some bragging rights to show us that you a genie, sure, Give me 5 capital cities because I believe that you have found them and you are ready to win big. Because guess what? 8,000 Rand is up for grabs just for you. Just for you. 8,000 Rand. Imagine just sending in your SMS, getting connected, telling me these 4 capital cities, and walking away with 8,000 Rand. I know you have big plans, and I know you're excited about a holiday or school or life. And 8,000 Rand could make the change that you feel you deserve. Okay, so make sure that you're tuned in, you're still focused, you're still staring at your screen, and you are ready to walk away with 8,000 Rand, because 8,000 Rand, it feels kind of heavy, you know. You got that money, you're excited about it. What can I do with 8,000 Rand? All you have to do is make sure you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And remember, stay awake. Don't go to sleep. I don't want to hear your computer or your machine telling me goodbye, or saying that bye-bye, or counting random numbers for me. No. The only numbers I want to hear from you is your excitement and screaming and telling me what you're going to do with 8,000 Rand. That is all I want to hear once you have told me the 4 capital cities. You can see we already gave you clues over here. We have a clue over here. Here's your clue. It's in yellow. It's bright. It's shiny. It's excited. It wants you to win. You just need to make sure that you're seizing this chance and seizing this opportunity, because 8,000 Rand could be all yours to enjoy in any way you deem fit. But you need to make sure that once you found these 4 capital cities, that you found them in this correct order of between your left to your right, and from up to down, left to right, up to down. Okay, it's important to follow this coordination or these directions, because if you don't, it's not going to be a good picture in terms of the word you're trying to say. So it's better, way better, if you're focused on your screen. You can see the reading directions. You can see the little clue we have here. You can see that we crossed out Sydney and New York because they are not capital cities. And you can also see that you're SMSing W to 39975. But most importantly, I hope you can see that we are giving away 8,000 Rand. Yes, it's okay. You can take off your glasses, wipe them, put them back on. Yes, it is still 8,000 Rand up for grabs. You just need to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975, so that you can win this 8,000 Rand. I really want you to win, and I don't want production to be bringing in a timer and telling me the game has to go. No. I want you to win. I want you to walk away with this 8,000 Rand. And the best way for you to be able to secure this opportunity is send in as many SMSs as you can. Remember, you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And 8,000 Rand, all yours to spend. Spend. Take yourself out. Enjoy your life. Have you found the 4 capital cities? If you found 5 for clout, sure, why not? But have you found the 4 capital cities? Have you found them? Is it maybe one of them is your dream vacation or your dream honeymoon if you have someone, or your staycation, or your vacation, or just to travel by yourself, or to stay at home? We don't know. But I want you to win this 8,000 Rand, and maybe you might even go on holiday with this 8,000 Rand. But you need to make sure that the capital cities that you're going to give me, at least it must start with any of these alphabets that are in yellow, because this is your big clue. I wish I could just drag it and throw it at you. This is your big clue. This is your big clue. If it's in yellow and it's staring at you, then you know we just gave you the first letters of these capital cities. So have you found them? Have you been able to locate where exactly these capital cities are? Have you ever visited any of these capital cities? Have you ever even thought of visiting them? If you haven't, or if you have, make sure you're sending in your SMSs. I would love to hear if you're going to use this 8,000 Rand to travel maybe to these capital cities, or just to spend it with yourself. Okay, what's the most important aspect? Is that you are looking at your screen. That you are ready and willing to win this 8,000 Rand. And you're reading from the direction of your left to your right, and from up to down. Left to right, up to down. Left to right, up to down. Okay? That way and that way. So, where's my winner? Where's my winner? Where are you? I need to hear your amazing voice. Okay. This is your last chance, and this is your last opportunity to win big. Last chance, last opportunity. I cooled down my voice for you because I want you to win. I want you to focus, but now I'm back with a bang, and I want you to win big. This is your last chance, your last opportunity to win 8,000 Rand. Your last chance to win 8,000 Rand. That means you need to send in as many SMSs as you can. Oh, if you are a fast typer, it should be quite a lot. But if you're a slow typer, it's okay. It's okay. Your SMS can make such a huge difference, because you could get connected live here on set. And you could walk away with 8,000 Rand. No, it's not 800. No, it is 8,000 Rand. That is up for grabs just for you. All you have to do is tell me, what are the 4 capitals in this world? I already gave you some clues over here that are in bright yellow, because it starts with a P. This capital city that starts with a P. One that starts with an M or an L or an A or a B. I just need you to tell me 4. But if you want to tell me 5, go ahead. I will not stop you if you decide to tell me 5. But, you know, all I need is 4. The minimum is 4. Minimum is 4. Not 3, not 2, but 4. And you can give me 5. And if you're able to give me the correct capital cities, guess what? 8,000 Rand. Yes. 8,000 Rand is all yours to enjoy. And I want you to enjoy this cash prize. And the best way for you to enjoy it is make sure that you SMS in W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And 8,000 Rand is all yours to spend in any way you see fit. Imagine what you can do with 8,000 Rand. Just imagine the change that you can make in your life or in the lives of those around you. But just a reminder, this is your last chance. It's your last opportunity. So dance to the idea of winning 8,000 Rand. Dance to the idea of SMSing W to 39975. That's W to 39975. And let this idea become a reality. What could you do with 8,000 Rand? Could you decide to start a small business? Could you decide to just go shopping instead? Or take care of some personal needs, right? But what's the most important aspect is that this is your last chance. You have your clues over here, and we canceled a few, cities that are not capital cities. They are popular, but they're not capital cities. So you need to make sure that you're looking really, really, really closely at your screen, really focused. And you might find the capital cities we are looking for. So, have you found it? I just need one person willing to win this 8,000 Rand, willing to walk away with 8,000 Rand. I just really want to look at this diagram, because there seems to be a lot of jumbled words. The words are just thrown around everywhere. That's true. Of course, names. But it's your last chance. I'm sure you found these 4 capital cities. Where are they? Oh, production, why did you bring this hard game? Where is my winner? Production keeps bringing me hard games, and I always ask for easy games. But, you know what? I believe in you. I believe that you have found the 4 capitals. End of the game is on the screen. So very soon we'll be ending this game. That means once this game has ended, 8,000 rand, poof, like fairy dust. It will be gone. And I believe that you deserve some magic. Guess what? It's time for all those chocolates. It's Easter. I know you want to buy some chocolates. 8,000 rand can help you buy those chocolates. You can see the zeros. Think of the zeros like Easter eggs. This is your Easter egg prize. Okay? End of the game. Bye-bye, big cash prize. Would have to go for something easier. Easier means less chankura. But I want you to win. I want you to walk away with this 8,000 rand. This is why I gave you clues right here in yellow. It's a capital city that starts with a P or an M or an L or an A or a B that is in this diagram right here. This diagram right here. And you're reading from the direction of left to right and up to down. Left to right, up to down. Okay? Have you found these 4 capital cities? Remember, 8,000 rand. Can you imagine what you can do with 8,000 rand? Like, that is a lot. So you need to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. So guess what? I have to put the 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock because we're at the end of this game. That means 2, 1. Okay, so the clock has started. Are you, yes you, ready to win? Because once this clock starts hitting 0, 8,000 rand, bye-bye. And I really want you to walk away with this cash prize. So we have 1 minute 20 seconds on the clock. Ooh. Do you want to win? Do you want to be able to go to sleep and wake up and be like, I just won 8,000 rand. I just won 8,000 rand. And you can do anything you want with it. We have 1 minute on the clock right now. End of the game. I gave you the clues. I scratched out all these cities that are irrelevant. You just have to tell me the 4 capital cities. I just need 4 capital cities, and make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That's W to 39975. This is it. Oh, wait, maybe I'm talking too fast for you. You're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And you could win this 8,000 rand. And remember, all you have to do is tell me, what are the 4 capital cities in the world that you have found in this diagram? So no, it's not Sydney. No, it is not New York. We have 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds is enough time for you to send me at least 1 SMS if you're a slow typer. But if you're a little bit faster, I'm sure you can send a little bit more SMSs, because your SMS can secure your position. It can help you be able to get in through the door and win 8,000 rand. 8,000 rand, all for you. All for you. It is not mine. It is all yours. I just need you to make sure that you have found the 4 capital cities. I gave you some examples, canceled out some other things, and I gave you the reading direction. And guess what? We have reached 0. So we are on 0. 0. Time up. I hope you sent in your SMS. Oh. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Felicia Javu.
Hi, can you tell me what are the capital cities you found?
Pardon?
What are the capital cities you found?
Okay. Well, it's London,
Okay.
Paris, New York, Selene, Medrin, and Amsterdam.
Okay. This is wrong. You mentioned New York, and remember, New York is deleted, and it is not the capital of the USA. The capital is Washington. So it's of course it's not here, I can tell you. So we had one wrong answer. Production. I need a winner. Okay? Maybe I didn't explain clearly. Okay? Remember, the words that are crossed out, New York and Sydney, are not capital cities. They are crossed out because they are not capital cities. So they're just cities. Just cities. Okay? Maybe it's somebody's baby's name, but they are not the capital cities we need. Make sure that you do not mention Sydney and New York. We gave you the guide over here. Okay, this is your guide. This yellow, beautiful yellow line. These are the first capital cities that are hidden right over here. So this is your clue, and it helps you find the capital cities here. The direction that you're reading from is from left to right, up to down. Left to right, up to down. Write these down because I need a winner. This is 8,000 Rand. Your clues here in yellow. Over here. What are these clues? These clues are the first letters to the 5 capitals, but I need you to give me 4. Okay? If you understand this game, I won't give you 8,000 Rand. I will give you 9,000 Rand. If you understood me, truly understood me, I need a right answer. Okay? If you believe that you understand what I'm saying regarding this yellow examples here, the crossed out alphabets over here, this green lime reading direction over here, and you feel like you need this 9,000 Rand, make sure that you try your best to get connected this instant, because I just need 4 capital cities. I'm giving you a nice cute little yellow template, sunflowers everywhere, of the first letters of these capital cities. So there's a capital city that starts with a P. There's a capital city that starts with an M. There's a capital city that starts with an L, a capital city that starts with an A, and a capital city that starts with a B. Have you found the capital cities? I just need 4 capital cities. Just 4. You can give me 5 if you want to, but I just need 4. The words that are crossed out are not capital cities. No. And the direction that you are reading from is from your left to your right and from up to down. Left to right, up to down. And guess what you can get for just telling me 4 capital cities? 9,000 Rand. I've had 2 wrong answers already, so I guess it's not as easy as I guess. But I want to give you this prize. I want you to win. You deserve 9,000 Rand. But the best way you can show me is by telling me 4 capital cities. So if you believe, if you truly, in the depth of your heart, you truly believe that you understood what I said, you know what this yellow alphabets mean, you know why we crossed out these two cities, then make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. Okay? This is your amazing and best chance to be able to walk away with 9,000 Rand. But you need to make sure that you are focused. Follow these instructions. Follow the clues. We have the clues. This PMLAB over here. It's not really an acronym, but it represents something huge that can help you find the solution to our little game over here on the side. And the best way for you to be able to secure that is making sure that you're looking at your screen. And you're also focusing on the clues that we have right here. And you are looking for these capitals that start with these letters that we have. Okay, so it's there. I don't know any capital that is called PM Lab, no, but there should be a capital that starts with a P, an M, an L, an A, or a B. Okay, five, and I just need 4. I just need 4. Why do I just need 4? Because 9,000 Rand is all yours if you can just give me 4 capital cities. 4 capital cities. Okay. We've had 2 wrong answers so far. 2 people said New York. This is why New York is deleted. It is not included in the capital cities. Don't mention New York. Don't mention Sydney. No to Sydney. No to New York. Yes to the capital cities that you can find that start with this amazing yellow clue guide over here. Okay? I need a capital city that starts with a P, a capital city that starts with an M, a capital city that starts with an L, an A, or a B. These are the capital cities I'm looking for, not New York. New York is not the capital city. Nope. Washington is the capital city of the US, not New York. And your best option right now is to focus. Okay, I hope you're eating your carrots, and I hope you have them really close to you, and probably a geography book also, because we all need geography. On Google Maps does an amazing job. So, you know what? I can see this game is really hard and a little bit confusing. How about this? It's way difficult than I had anticipated. I've had 2 wrong answers so far. Mentioning something that's not included. So, for the person that is able to solve this, hopefully that is you. If you can give me the 4 correct capital cities from this table, I will not give you 9,000 Rand. But this is my last offer. But you can walk away with 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand for just giving me the correct 4 capital cities. I need the correct 4 capital cities, and this is your guide. This is your guide right here in yellow. It has to start with a P or an M or an L or an A or a B. Those are the alphabets your capital cities need to start with. Not New York. New York starts with an N. Not Sydney. Sydney starts with an S. So these are not the right answers. But the perfect answer is the one that you have found that excludes New York and Sydney, of course. And if you found 4, it's okay. 10,000 Rand for just telling me the 4 capital cities. We've had 2 wrong answers so far because they've mentioned New York, and New York is not a capital city. It is not what we're looking for. We're looking for capital cities. Let this be your guide. This amazing yellow sun, vitamin D. Let it guide you. Because this is 10,000 Rand in your pocket to spend in any way you like. And remember, you are reading from your left to your right and from up to down. Left to right, up to down. So, do you believe that you're ready to walk away with this 8,000 Rand? Are you excited and willing to win big with 8,000 Rand? Well, no. It is not 8,000 Rand anymore. Nope. It is 10,000 Rand. So the stakes are pretty high for capital cities for 10,000 Rand. You can win 10,000 Rand for just telling me the 4 capital cities. And remember, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. Left to right and up to down. But the most important aspect is that you have found these 4 capital cities. They follow our amazing little guideline over here, our amazing yellow guide or key in this case. And 10,000 Rand could be all yours. But remember, you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975 this instant, this moment. Because I'm excited to have a winner. I need a winner. We've had 2 wrong answers because they mentioned New York. And New York is not what I'm looking for. No. Neither is Sydney. What I'm looking for is capital cities that start with these letters that I have provided for you right over here like magic. Have you found these capital cities? This is 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand up for grabs this instant. All you have to do is tell me, what are the 4 capital cities you have found? I need 4 capital cities. 4, not 1, not 2, not 3. No. I need 4. 4 capital cities using this yellow guideline. So your capital city has to start with a P, or has to start with an M, or an L, or an A, or a B. I need 4. Here I gave you 5 clues. I just need you to tell me 4. So I think you have a pretty high chance of winning. Just to make absolutely sure that you will not say Sydney or New York, because why? They are cancelled out. Those are not capital cities. Okay? So 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. It is up for grabs. It is all yours. All yours. But only if you can tell me the 4 capitals, cities that you have found in this world, not in a different world from some book. No. In this world. That book can be a geography book. Okay? It can be maps. I just need 4 capital cities in this world. Remember, just a reminder, we have our alphabets here. Okay, we have these amazing yellow alphabets over here. They represent the first letters of these capital cities. So because we have 5 letters, those are 5 capital cities. But I'm looking for 4, so you can choose which ones you will tell me. And carrying these alphabets, we shift them right into this diagram. In this diagram are the capital cities that we are looking for. Have you found them? Have you found these capital cities? Do you know where they are? Have you visited them before? How are you planning on visiting these capital cities? I look forward to hearing what your answers are, but your best options are to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And 10,000 Rand can be all yours. We did a countdown. We listened to 2 wrong answers. Your chance is here. Your chance is now. Okay? W to 39975. That is W to 39975. This is an unbelievable prize. This evening, 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. This is unbelievable. This is a lot of money, a lot of cash that you can spend in any way that you see fit. But you need to make sure that you're giving me the 4 correct capital cities, okay? 10,000 Rand. Just imagine what you can do with 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. It is yours. I will not take your money. No. I want you to walk away with this cash prize. But you need to make sure that you're telling me the 4 capital cities. As you can see, even production wants you to win. Production wants you to win. It's like, it's not New York, it's not Sydney, but it is 10,000 Rand up for grabs. 10,000 Rand. Think about what you can do with 10,000 Rand. Just imagine the possibilities, the excitement, the things you can do with 10,000 Rand. But remember, to get this 10,000 Rand, you need to make sure you're giving me 4 capital cities that are in this world. And you're following the direction of left to right and up to down, okay? And remember, these capital cities need to start with either P, an M, an L, an A, or a B. And the best way for you to be able to do that is making sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975, because I am waiting to hear your voice. I am here. I am excited. I want you live on set. I want to hear you. I want to know what you will do with 10,000 Rand. And your best bet to be able to win this 10,000 Rand is, firstly, find these 4 capital cities, send in your SMSs, as many as you can, as fast as you can type. And once you get connected, I want you to tell me, what are the 4 capital cities that you have found? I need 4 capital cities. Capital cities, 10,000 Rand. All you have to do is tell me, what are these 4 capital cities? Because 10,000 Rand, just think about the impact that you can do, not just for yourself, but for those around you, maybe family, maybe friends, maybe places that I don't even know. Make sure that you have found these capital cities and that you're using the guidelines that are in front of you. Yellow letters. It means that these are the first alphabets, the first letters to our capital cities. The words that are cancelled out over here, those are cancelled for a reason. Do not say these words. Sydney, no. New York, no. Yes, no. It's not New York. I'm sorry. Yes, I feel your pain. I also thought it was New York. It's not New York. It is not Sydney. But it is one of the capitals over here. So, where is my winner? Where is my winner? Where is my winner? Okay, I'm going to give you a last chance. I have to give you your last chance. Okay? So you can hear the bell is ringing, fire alarms. It's your last chance to send in your SMSs and make sure that you can win this 10,000 Rand. So this is quite large cash prize, but you need to make sure that you're telling me the 4 capital cities. This is your last chance, okay? Make sure that you're focused. Your last chance. This is 10,000 Rand for you to win 10,000 Rand. Are you focused? Have you found these capital cities? Make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975, so that you can win 10,000 Rand. All you have to do is tell me the 4 capital cities. In which direction are you reading? I'm sure you're asking. From your left to your right and from up to down. Left to right, up to down. It's your last chance, okay? And do you need an even further guide? I will give it to you free of charge, okay? Firstly, don't say Sydney and New York. They are crossed out. But most importantly, make sure that whatever capitals that you are going to tell me, I need 4, they need to start with one of these alphabets that we have over here in yellow. So maybe it starts with a P, starts with an M, an L, a B, or an A. Have you found these 4 capital cities? Can you tell me? Are you ready to win big? Remember, this is your last chance, your last for you to win 10,000 Rand. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine what you can do with 10,000 Rand. You could win big, change a life, change something with 10,000 Rand. I hope you are here with me. I hope you are ready to win and you are willing to win this 10,000 Rand. I want to hear your story. I need to know, was this game or is this game too hard? Is it quite hard for you? Well, I understand that it is, or it was, because I've had 2 wrong answers. But how hard was it for you? Or how easy was it for you? Which word or capital did you find first? And which was harder to find? Yes, of course, I want to know these amazing little facts about what you did to be able to find these 4 capital cities that exist in this world that we live in. So, unless you live in a different planet, but yeah, I'm talking about Earth, yes, where we have vegetation and water and all that. I need you to tell me these 4 capital cities following the guidelines that we have. Number 1, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. Number 2, we have our yellow slab over here, this amazing yellow slab of the first letters of these capital cities. Okay, that's number 2, right? Number 3, the words that are crossed out. Don't say them. Don't say them. They are not capital cities. But the most important fact is that you could win 10,000 Rand. You could walk away with 10,000 Rand easy. All you have to do is tell me, what are the 4 capital cities that you have found on this screen? Okay, this is quite big. This is your last chance to win this. Production even still kept this clue on this. So I guess production also wants you to win. But you need to show us that you want to win. Don't say New York and don't say Sydney. Please, watch your screen. Look at each of these alphabets. Have you read through them all? Are there some that start with the P, some that start with the B, an A, an L, or an M? Have you found the 4 capital cities? Okay, we are in our last chance, okay? End of the game very soon. I want you to win. I want you to win. Oh. This is the end of the game, okay? I can't end this game without a winner. And I really want a winner this very instant. So that means make sure that you're taking your chance, you're taking your opportunity this instant, this moment, because it's 10,000 Rand up for grabs, all for you. You just have to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And 10,000 Rand could be yours. Not for SMSing, of course, but for telling me what are the 4 capital cities in the world that you have found within this diagram. Do you know these 4 capital cities? Remember, end of the game, end of the prize. Prize goes bye-bye, game goes bye-bye. And I'm here, and the game is here, and the clues are also here, and so is the cash prize. That means that you still stand a chance of walking away with 1,000 Rand this instant and this very moment. But you need to make sure that you SMS W to 39975. That's W to 39975. And you can hear the bells ringing. They're for you. They are for you. For my big winner. For my amazing person that took this opportunity to win 10,000 Rand by sending in your SMSs, because your SMS can change your day, change your month, change your week, or probably change your life. We don't know what you're going to do with the cash prize, but I need to hear your voice. I need to know if you have found these 4 capital cities. Okay? Have you found them? Have you found these 4 capital cities? I know you're looking at your screen. You are looking at your screen. You're thinking, can I win this 10,000 Rand? Absolutely. You absolutely can win this 10,000 Rand, but you need to make sure that you're giving me the correct 4 capital cities. 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. End of the game. Bye-bye cash prize. And you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. And using these, they're not here for game's sake. They're here as a clue. This yellow letters, the P, the M, the L, the A, and the B. Use them. You know, find something that starts with the P. And if it looks like it is a capital city, then it probably is. Unless it's New York and Sydney, then no. Okay? So, have you found? Oh no, okay, so 1 minute 30-second clock is on the screen, okay? This is your maximum time for you to find these capital cities. Send in your SMSs, get connected, and win big. Win this instant. 3, 2, 1, and we're starting. And you can hear that the clock has started ticking. I am waiting for your answers. I am waiting for you. Yes, you. Staring at that screen. I don't know where you are, but I hope you're safe. And I hope that you are ready to win 10,000 Rand. And I hope you have big plans for this 10,000 Rand. But the best way to secure those plans and make sure that they are fulfilled is making sure that you are SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. Have you found these capital cities? We have almost 1 minute on the dot. Okay? Have you found these capital cities? Remember, if it's crossed out, it is not a capital city. It is out of this block. But if it's in yellow, it's a clue. If it's blue, it's end of the game. If it's in green, it's the direction. And if it's blinking white, it's your cash prize. Yes, your cash prize is 10,000 Rand. If you can just give me the 4 correct capital cities, okay? Remember, if it's crossed out, no, yellow, guide, green, direction, and blinking white, that is the cash prize. So we have almost 35 seconds on the clock. Have you found these capital cities? Like where they are? Do you have plans maybe to visit these capital cities? Or one of them, that's okay. Or do you just want to chill at home, win your money, and go and enjoy it with your friends or family or by yourself? It's okay. Okay, we have 20 seconds on the clock. 20 seconds for you to send in your SMSs. 20 seconds for you to find, quickly scan, make sure that you have found the 4 capital cities and that you're following. It doesn't start with B, it does start with the M, an L, A, or a B. We have close to 5 seconds on the clock. Send in your SMSs. This is now or never. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. Take this chance right now. Oh my gosh, we're on 0. We're on 0. Who's ready to win? Who's ready to get connected this very instant? Are you there? Yes. Okay, hi.
Hi.
Can you tell me, what are the 4 capital cities you found?
Hello?
What are the 4 capital cities you found?
I found it's London, Addis Ababa,
Addis Ababa.
sorry,
Yeah, and continue.
and Berlin.
Okay. One more.
It's London.
Okay. You already said London.
It's Paris,
Okay.
Berlin,
Okay.
Addis Ababa,
Okay.
Minsk.
What?
Madrid.
Madrid. It's a wrong answer. I don't know where Addis Ababa is, because the direction that I'm sure I mentioned was from left to right and up to down. It has to be one word. Don't jump. One word. Connected together. If it's going from the left to the right, it's one word. If it's going up to down, it is one word. Maybe Addis Ababa is an interesting way to find a capital city, but that is not what I'm looking for. The capital cities I'm looking for has to start with a P, an M, an L, a A, or a B. So the 10,000 Rand is still here. It is still here. It is still here. But please focus on your screen. Maybe I did not explain very well. Let's try this again. Okay, so the capital cities that we're looking for, I need you to tell me 4 of them. Okay, I need 4 capital cities. This capital cities that you need to give me need to start with a P, or an M, or an L, or an A, or a B. These alphabets are in this diagram. Sydney, no. New York, no. So, have you found the capital cities? Remember, this is 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. Imagine. Think about what 10,000 Rand can do for you. 10,000 Rand. These are 3 wrong answers. With the clues here, the cash prize, and even cancelled out cities. 3 wrong answers. I just need 4 capital cities read together, not jumped between each other. No, they have to follow each other like family. Okay? But you need to make sure, please make sure, that you are looking at these capital cities. And most especially, that they at least start with this guide we have over here. They are there. They are absolutely there. But I need you to focus. I'm just going to look at these capital cities with you. This is hard. I feel like this game is really hard. This is really hard. 3 wrong answers. 3 wrong answers. Is it the way I'm explaining that is wrong? Or what is it, the colors? Maybe it's the colors. Is it too bright? 3 wrong answers. 10,000 rand. But you know what? Guess what? We had 3 wrong answers. That means you, yes you, still have the opportunity to walk away with 10,000 rand. Okay? Okay. How about we go higher? I'm gonna take things higher. Okay. I'm gonna take things higher by telling you this thing. Your clues are right here. That's what's gonna take you higher. Your clues right here. It's in yellow. If it's cancelled, don't say it. If it's in yellow, you know that is the first letter of the capital city you need to say. And it has to read from your left to your right and from up to down. Don't jump between words or alphabets. Don't jump. Do not jump. Stay up. Look at the screen. What do you see? 10,000 rand up for grabs. What are the 4 capital cities that you have found? I need 4 correct capital cities. You need to make sure that they are in this diagram. They start with these alphabets and that they are correct. You deserve this 10,000. I'm just in shock that I've had 3 wrong answers already. 3 wrong answers. But it's fine. I know the game is hard. That's why we are giving away 10,000 rand. It's difficult. It's not easy. But it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. It is worth your time. It is worth your effort. You just need to make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. So that 10,000 rand could be somewhat closer to you. 10,000 rand can change your life. But you need to focus. You need to make sure that the capital cities that you're trying to tell me, firstly, they need to start with these alphabets that we have here, and that they exist, and you didn't jump between the alphabets. They have to follow the direction from left to right and from up to down. Left to right, up to down. I am ready. I am waiting. I just need one person who has found the all 4 capital cities, who has found the way to winning this 10,000 rand. And that way is telling me these 4 capital cities. 3 wrong answers in this game. That should be reason to motivate you that your answer could be exactly what I'm looking for. Because I want to give away this 10,000 Rand. It's not mine. No. I want to give it to you. I want you to enjoy this 10,000 Rand. I want you to be able to do what you couldn't do maybe yesterday or a month ago or some years ago. I want you to win this instant, this moment. Okay? 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. Oh, just for giving me 4 capital cities that are in this world without jumping between the alphabets, but being focused on your screen. They have to move from your left to your right and from up to down, okay? I know it's hard. I know you're not sure if you can win this. You can win this. Your answer could be the correct answer that I'm looking for. Just remember, New York, no. Sydney, no. Don't say New York, don't say Sydney, because the capital cities that you should be saying need to start with a P, or an M, or an L, or an A, or a B. I just need 4, and you have 5 over here. So you have 1 that's like leeway, a step into the ocean. The ocean is this 10,000 Rand that you need to win, of course. But you need to remember that you need to focus. So, have you found these 4 capital cities? Do you believe you know what is the right answer? Well, make sure that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. I am here. This game is absolutely still here. And it needs a winner. It needs someone to walk away with it, enjoy it in any way that they can. And the best way that you can secure this bag, of course, but to be able to win is making sure, please make sure that you are reading from the directions given to you, that you're following our little clue set over here, and that you're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. No, I'm not asking for 5 capital cities. I'm asking for 4. Just 4. 4 capital cities. So not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 capital cities. If you can tell me the 4 capital cities and they are correct, 10,000 Rand is yours instantly. Send in your SMSs this instant. Send in as many as you can, because this is 10,000 Rand, a whopping 10,000 Rand that you can win, enjoy, and do as you see fit. It's 10,000 Rand. It is yours. But only if you can tell me the 4 capital cities in the world, I know you found the answer. I know you know the correct answer, because I know you've been staring at your screen and you're wondering if you should take this chance. Guess what? Yes, you should. Yes, you should take this chance. Yes, you should take this opportunity this very instant. 10,000 Rand. Just imagine what you can do with 10,000 Rand. I want you to let it sink in. This is 10,000 Rand. The possibilities, the things you could do. 10,000 Rand up for grabs. You're SMSing W to 39975. That is W to 39975. Oh, okay. How about I just explain this again? I'm going to explain this again, okay? So, number 1, you're looking for 4 capitals. 4 capitals in the world. Capital cities. Secondly, the ones that are crossed out in this red diagram over here are not capital cities. They are not capital cities. Third, you're reading from your left to your right and from up to down. Your left to your right and from up to down. Don't jump between the letters. And finally, well, not finally, second to last, this is your clue. This is your clue. This is your chance. These capital cities, they can either start with the P, an M, an L, a A, or a B. I just need 4. So maybe you can give me one that starts with a P, one that starts with a B, one that starts with an L, one that starts with an M, or any. But it has to start with the clue that we have given you here. And your final motivation is this 10,000 Rand. We've had 3 wrong answers. You, yes, you could be the one that could change that story, change the scenario from 3 wrong answers to our amazing cash prize winner. Have you found these capital cities? I just want to look. Have you found these capital cities? Have you found them? Have you been looking or listening to what our other callers and viewers have been saying? I know you've been listening, and I know you want to win, and I know you're ready to walk away with this cash prize, but your best option is to make sure that you're SMSing W239975. That is W239975. And you're reading directions left to right, up to down, left to the right, up to down. Okay? So, have you found the 4 capital cities? The 4 that you have found, does it have a P? Do they have an M? Is the one that starts with an M? Is the one that starts with a B? Or an L? Or an A? Have you found these capital cities? That's the most important question at the moment. Have you found the capital cities I am looking for? It cannot be the ones that are already crossed out. No. And you cannot jump in between the alphabets either. No, no jumping, no. Don't trespass between each alphabet, no. Make sure that they're connected, that they are following each other. Okay, they read a readable word. Okay, a legible word. We've had 3 wrong answers with the clues and everything here. I believe you're there. You know the right answer to this. And you know the 4 capital cities that are in this world, with our little yellow key over here as your guide. So tell me, what are these 4 capital cities? Have you found them? Do you know what their names are? Have you ever had plans maybe to visit these capital cities? Have you heard a lot about these capital cities? How much about them do you know? Do you ever wish to visit these places? Maybe for a vacation, a birthday, anything. I need to know the 4 capital cities that you found. I need to know if you will be our 10,000 Rand lucky winner. This is a big cash prize. This is a high stakes. Are you ready to win? Wait, it's not even about if you're ready. Are you willing to win 10,000 Rand? Do you believe you can do this? Yes, we've had 3 wrong answers so far. Small mistakes, small mistakes. I know this game is quite hard also. I'm sorry that I did not have a winner. I needed a winner. But I'm hoping that my next caller is ready to win. We have our last chance. Okay, we have the last chance on the screen this very instant, this very moment. And you know when last chance shows up, you know time is ticking. Time is ticking. So you need to get your thumbs working, especially your brain, most importantly. Make sure that you're focused on your screen. Remember, you're reading from your left to your right and up to down. If it's crossed out, don't say it. Crossed out, don't say it. Okay? 3 wrong answers, yes, it happened. But I'm hoping that my next participant, my next caller, is ready to win this 10,000 Rand. This is your last chance to win big. All you have to do is SMS W to 39975. That is W to 39975. And remember, the capital cities we're looking for, it's either they start with the P, M, L, A, or B. So, are you ready to win 10,000 Rand? Are you excited to win 10,000 Rand? Can you hear even the music is trying to get you ready? Last chance. This is your last chance. 3 wrong answers, 10,000 Rand still on the line, still rooting for you. This 10,000 Rand has been dancing for you this whole time. So you need to make sure that you want to lingo and mamba and salsa with it also by sending in your SMSs W to 39975. That's W to 39975. This instant, this very moment, I just need 4 capital cities. 4 capital cities. It can start with an L, an M, an L, an A, or a B. Your reading directions are from left to right and up to down. Left to right, up to down. Okay? And yes, the answer is here. The answer is here. You just need to make sure that it is connected. It does not jump and jump everywhere. It has to be connected. If it's reading from your left to right, it has to flow. If it's reading from up to down, it has to go down. Okay? But your best option, your best option is to actually find these capital cities. Do not say the ones that are crossed out. No, we don't say the ones that are crossed out. And you don't jump in between the alphabets either. Make sure that they're following each other like brothers and sisters and family, and friends. But I need 4 capital cities. Yes, I know you're thinking about it. Sydney is not the right answer. No, don't say Sydney. Don't say New York. That is not the answer I'm looking for. I am looking for 4 capital cities that either start with a P, M, L, A, or B. Okay, that's why we have lines on the side. That means this capital, it has to start with one of these, and it's the first letter. The first letter. So I believe undoubtedly that my next caller should be able to catch this answer, should be able to win this 10,000 Rand, because this is your last chance. This is your amazing chance and opportunity to be able to walk away with this 10,000 Rand. It is absolutely possible. You can do this. You can absolutely do this. But you need to take this chance. You need to take this opportunity. Because 10,000 Rand, imagine 10,000 Rand. The possibilities of 10,000 Rand. The things you could do. The things you could go to. You could buy. People you could share with. Or you could just enjoy by yourself. 10,000 Rand. Last chance. End of the game. We are almost at the end of this game. 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. Are you willing to win? Are you willing to win this 10,000 Rand? Because we're almost at the end of the game, and once this game moves, 10,000 Rand is bye gone. Okay? And I really want you to win. So, do I have a winner? Do I have a winner? Oh, wait. Production is telling me that this is not just the end of the game. It's the end of the show? Wait, production, are you serious? It's the end of the show. I need a winner. You can't leave without having given away this 10,000 rand. Come on. 10,000 rand. Okay, guys. End of the game, end of the show. Okay? That means I will have to say bye-bye. Cash prize has to say bye-bye. The show also has to say bye-bye. But before all of this, somebody, one person, has to take this prize. That is you. Yes, you. Okay? 4 capital cities that can either start with the P, M, L, A, or B. And they have to come from this guy. They have to follow our guideline, which is from your left to your right and up to down. You're reading from your left to right and up to down. Okay. I'm giving you 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, you know, I've had 3 wrong answers. So I'm going to give you 1 minute 30 seconds has already began. Okay? We are on it right now. 1 minute 30 seconds has already started. Are you really ready to win? I believe you are ready to win and that you want to walk away with this cash prize. But your best option, your best absolute option is to make sure that you have found the correct capital cities in this world that follow the reading direction of left to right and up to down. Okay? 10,000 rand. 10,000 rand up for grabs. It has to start with a P or an M or an L or an A or a B. 10,000 rand for you to use in any way you see fit. What's important is that you tell me the 4 capital cities in the world that we live in, of course. Do not jump between the alphabets. Make sure. Please make sure. I really want you to walk away with this 10,000 rand. It's a lot of money and a lot is happening. And I want you to win because I know you deserve it. I know you want to celebrate. Okay? You can celebrate in any way you see fit. We have close to 40 seconds on the clock for you to be able to walk away with 10,000 rand. And remember, once the clock strikes 0, like Easter eggs, it's gonna be the end of the show. And 10,000 rand cannot go like that. This 10,000 rand deserves to have a winner. This 10,000 rand deserves to have somebody celebrate it. 20 seconds. 20 seconds for you to decide, will you be my winner? Will you be the one that will walk away with this 10,000 rand? I just need 4 capital cities in the world. You're SMSing W to 39975. That's W to 39975. End of the game, end of the show. Countdown is coming to a close. 1. We're almost on 0. Okay. My participant. Do I have my winner on the line? Do I have my winner on the line? Remember, end of the game, end of the show, and we're ending right now. Where is my winner? 10,000 rand. 10,000 rand. Just think about the 10,000 rand. 10,000 rand. Come on, I just need 4 capital cities in the world. If it's crossed out, don't say it. You're reading from your left to your right and up to down. Hi, can you tell me the 4 capital cities?
Hello.
Hi.
Speaking to me.
Yes. Can you tell me the 4 capital cities? Hi.
Hello.
Yes, tell me the cities.
It's London, Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam, and...
You already said 4. You already said 4. You just won 10,000 rand. Congratulations. Congratulations. a difference in your life. Oh my gosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your great chance to always join SMS and win. My name is Mo Picheng. Make sure that you're always joining us because this is your chance to win big. Mo Picheng is here with you on SMS and win. Goodbye.